The Young and the Restless is heating up with explosive twists, shocking revelations, and revenge-fueled chaos over the next 2 weeks. Genoa City will never be the same after Nick and Matt's fiery face-off ignites old rivalries and exposes dangerous secrets. As tensions boil over, Victoria begins to piece together the mysterious puzzle surrounding Noah's recent turmoil, and what she discovers could change everything. Meanwhile, Kyle is on a mission of vengeance, plotting against 4 major targets who've crossed him. His payback plan promises to shake the Newman and Abbott families to their core. From boardroom betrayals to romantic deceptions, no one is safe from Kyle's ruthless schemes. Elsewhere, Sharon faces her worst nightmare yet, a terrifying situation that forces her to relive painful memories from her past. Haunted and desperate for answers, she finds herself drawn into a mystery that threatens both her sanity and her family's safety. And just when fans think they've seen it all, Audra's wild night in Los Angeles takes an unexpected turn, setting off a chain of trouble that could follow her straight back to Genoa City. Welcome to Celebrity Gossip 24 Hours, where the drama unfolds and the stories captivate. Join us as we delve into the intriguing world of Young and the Restless, revealing the untold tales and hidden truths behind the headlines. The next 2 weeks on The Young and the Restless promise a storm of secrets, confrontations, and emotional twists that will shake Genoa City to its core. Between November 3rd and November 14th, the Newmans and Abbotts find themselves caught in a web of deception that ties past and present together in ways no one expects. Nick Newman's relentless pursuit of the truth leads him straight into the path of Mitch Bacall, who may, in fact, be his long-dead nemesis, Matt Clark. Despite Mitch's insistence that Nick has it wrong, the tension explodes when Nick corners him in a heated showdown. The confrontation brings old wounds to the surface, especially as Sharon Newman gets pulled back into a nightmare she thought she'd left behind. Meanwhile, Noah Newman's recovery from his recent accident raises more questions than answers. Once awake, his story doesn't quite add up, and Victoria Newman senses the puzzle pieces surrounding her son aren't fitting together. Determined to get to the bottom of the mystery, she takes matters into her own hands, heading to Los Angeles to uncover the truth behind Noah's strange behavior and Mitch's sudden reappearance. In LA, Audra Charles finds herself in a risky situation when a night out at the Shadow Room goes sideways. Holden Novak steps in, but his heroics might only deepen his growing entanglement with Claire Newman. Their passionate connection leaves Claire torn between the thrill of something new and her complicated bond with Kyle Abbott. When Kyle discovers what happened in LA, his jealousy threatens to blow everything apart. Back in Genoa City, Victor Newman is once again several moves ahead of everyone else. As he quietly sets a trap for his rivals, a new plan begins to unfold, one that could alter the power balance in the city forever. Jack Abbott, sensing the threat, rallies Diane, Kyle, and Billy to shield Jabot from Victor's latest play. But with tensions high and alliances fragile, even family unity might not be enough to stop the fallout. At the same time, Sienna Bacall works to hide critical details from the authorities, while Nick grows increasingly worried that Sharon could become a target if Matt, assuming Mitch really is him, decides to strike again. The coming days will test loyalties, expose betrayals, and reignite old feuds that never truly died. As Victor makes his next strategic move and Nick races to protect his family, Genoa City braces for impact. By mid-November, what begins as a hunt for answers could turn into a battle for survival. And when Noah's secrets finally surface, the revelation may change the Newman family forever. Stay tuned, because in Genoa City, the past always finds its way back. Today's next update. The drama in Genoa City heats up once again as The Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of November 3rd to 7th promise heartbreak, revenge, and high-stakes power plays. While Sharon Newman faces a chilling reminder of her past, Kyle Abbott schemes to save his family legacy before confronting Claire about her growing connection with Holden. With secrets, confrontations, and emotional twists, this week is shaping up to be one of the most intense yet. Sharon's past comes back to haunt her. After weeks of worry over Noah's mysterious accident, Sharon and Nick are thrown into a nightmare when a familiar and dangerous face reappears, Matt Clark. Though he now goes by another name, his presence brings back memories Sharon thought were buried for good. As Nick scrambles to protect his family, The couple rushes to Noah's bedside, fearing the worst. The situation takes a darker turn when Nick realizes that Matt's sudden reemergence may not be a coincidence, and the Newman family could once again be in his crosshairs. Kyle and Jack join forces. While chaos brews for the Newmans, the Abbotts face their own crisis at Jabot. With rumors swirling about hostile takeovers and corporate sabotage, Kyle leans on Jack for guidance. Together, father and son begin plotting a strategy to keep the company intact. Their teamwork reignites old tensions, especially when Kyle's emotions get the better of him. His personal life continues to unravel as he struggles with his feelings for Claire and his suspicion over her time in Los Angeles with Holden. By week's end, Kyle confronts Claire, demanding the truth about her relationship with Holden. His jealousy and mistrust put them on the brink of a devastating fallout that could affect both their personal and professional lives. Victor's strategic strike. Meanwhile, Victor Newman is up to his old tricks, proving once again that no one outmaneuvers the mustache. As his enemies grow bolder, Victor readies a quiet but calculated counterattack that could blindside everyone involved. He enlists Michael's help, though not without tension. Michael isn't thrilled about being dragged back into Victor's schemes. Still, the Newman patriarch is determined to maintain control, even if it means burning bridges along the way. Trouble for Lily and Kane. Elsewhere, Lily Winters reaches her breaking point with Kane. After their emotional confrontation over long-held secrets, Lily's patience runs out. Whether they can rebuild what's been broken remains uncertain, especially as both face personal and professional crossroads. Other developments. In Los Angeles, Audra leans on Holden to keep one of her dangerous secrets buried, putting him in a precarious position. Back in Genoa City, Sienna scrambles to stay ahead of the police investigation into the recent chaos, while Victoria pieces together troubling clues about Noah's accident. Her instincts tell her something is off, and she may be closer than anyone realizes to exposing the truth. By Friday, the stakes couldn't be higher. Sharon fears she's walking straight into danger as Matt's manipulation deepens. Kyle risks everything to defend Jabot and confront his heart's confusion. And Victor sets a trap that could change the balance of power in Genoa City for good. The week ahead is packed with emotional confrontations, family drama, and shocking revelations. For the residents of Genoa City, no secret stays buried, and no alliance lasts forever. Stay tuned for another thrilling week of the young and the restless where love, loyalty, and lies collide. Today's next update. Genoa City is about to erupt in chaos as the young and the restless spoilers tease Kyle Abbott's descent into revenge. Tired of betrayal, manipulation, and corporate sabotage, Kyle is no longer the peacekeeper. He's becoming the hunter, and 4 major players are squarely in his crosshairs. As emotions, egos, and secrets collide, viewers can expect fiery confrontations and ruthless payback on the horizon. 1. Holden Novak, the betrayal that burns. Kyle's jealousy over Claire Newman's growing connection with Holden has been simmering for weeks, but things are about to boil over. When he learns that Claire and Holden spend a passionate night together in Los Angeles, that betrayal cuts deep. What was once suspicion becomes pure fury. Kyle's mission? Expose Holden's past and destroy his credibility. He's ready to dig into every skeleton in Holden's closet to prove he's not the man Claire thinks he is, and to make sure everyone in Genoa City sees Holden for who he truly is. 2. Audra Charles, the instigator of chaos. If there's one person who has repeatedly gotten under Kyle's skin, it's Audra Charles. Her schemes have caused ripple effects across his personal and professional life, and Kyle hasn't forgotten. He blames her for fanning the flames that tore him and Claire apart, as well as for the chaos surrounding Newman and Jabot. Audra's talent for manipulation once impressed Kyle, but now it's her undoing. Determined to bring her down, Kyle plans to uncover the secrets she's been hiding, especially the ones linking her to Holden's past misdeeds. 3. Victor Newman, the corporate titan in his way. Kyle's thirst for revenge doesn't stop with personal grudges. With Jabot's future at stake, he's also preparing to go head-to-head with Victor Newman. The legendary businessman has taken possession of the powerful AI software Phyllis once developed, and he's ready to use it to crush his competition, including the Abbotts. Kyle, however, has other ideas. Teaming up with Jack, Diane, and Billy, he's plotting a bold counterstrike to protect the family company. But going up against Victor means entering a dangerous game where one wrong move could destroy everything. 4. Phyllis Summers, the ultimate betrayal. Phyllis has always played by her own rules, but this time, she may have gone too far. By leaking Jabot's software to Victor and cutting her own secret deal, she's positioned herself as one of Kyle's biggest enemies. Jack may still hold out hope that Phyllis can be reasoned with, but Kyle knows better. To him, Phyllis is an opportunist who thrives on manipulation, and now, she's a direct threat. With her eyes set on power and control, Kyle vows to expose her double-dealing ways and ensure she never holds influence at Jabot again. A dangerous path ahead. As Kyle's revenge plots take shape, one thing becomes clear. This isn't the same man Genoa City once knew. The heartbreak, betrayal, and constant power struggles have hardened him. Each move he makes will draw him further into dangerous territory, testing his loyalty to both family and conscience. But in Genoa City, revenge always comes at a price. As Kyle sets his traps for Holden, Audra, Victor, and Phyllis, he may find himself facing consequences he never anticipated. Will his thirst for justice destroy his enemies, or consume him in the process? One thing's certain, Kyle Abbott is done playing nice. The battle lines are drawn, and the war for power, love, and redemption is just beginning on The Young and the Restless. Today's next update. The Young and the Restless delivered a week packed with emotional highs, stunning surprises, and Halloween treats that fans won't soon forget. From October 27th to 31st, viewers were treated to tender family moments, explosive passion, and one of the most chilling twists in recent memory. As Genoa City celebrated Halloween, the drama in Los Angeles and beyond sent shockwaves through the Newman and Abbott families. A father's promise. Kyle Abbott proved once again that beneath the corporate ambition and romantic drama, he's still a devoted dad. Setting aside his heartache over Claire Newman, Kyle returned home to keep his promise to his son, Harrison. The two shared a heartwarming Halloween night, dressing up as the classic Three Little Pigs, complete with homemade straw and brick houses. It was a rare, light-hearted moment in an otherwise tense week, reminding everyone that Kyle's greatest strength comes from his bond with his son. Yet even as he smiled for Harrison, Kyle couldn't ignore the ache of Claire's absence. Her decision to stay behind in Los Angeles made it clear their relationship might be reaching its breaking point. Claire's wild night in LA. While Kyle was playing the perfect dad, Claire Newman was embracing her freedom. After weeks of inner turmoil and heartbreak, she decided to let loose alongside Holden Novak. Their chemistry had been simmering for some time, and this week, it finally boiled over. After drinks at Sienna's trendy club, Claire and Holden's playful banter turned passionate back at their hotel. Their steamy night marked a turning point, not just in their relationship, but in Claire's journey toward independence. Once burdened by the expectations of being a Newman, she's now forging her own path. Still, her decision to move forward with Holden is bound to stir trouble back in Genoa City, especially when Kyle finds out. The Newmans unite. Amid the heartbreak and chaos, the Newman family showed what they do best, rallying together in times of crisis. Sharon and Nick kept a constant vigil at Noah's hospital bedside, clinging to hope that their son would pull through. Despite years of complicated history, Nikki and Victoria arrived in Los Angeles to offer their support, proving that even the most fractured family ties can heal in moments of need. One of the week's most touching scenes came when Nikki embraced a tearful Sharon, reassuring her that Noah's fight wasn't over. It was a rare and powerful show of unity, reminding viewers that, for all their conflicts, the Newmans always stand together when it counts. A haunting from the past. The week's biggest shocker came when Sharon's search for answers about Noah's accident led her to Sienna's club and into a confrontation with a ghost from her past. When she met Sienna's husband, Mitch, Sharon froze in terror. The man she was staring at wasn't just any stranger. It was Matt Clark, the same man who once terrorized her and Nick years ago. Matt's return, under a new name and identity, reignites one of the show's darkest storylines. His reappearance raises countless questions. Why is he back? What role did he play in Noah's crash? And what does he want with Sharon now? Tricks, treats, and trouble ahead. Between the sweet father-son moments, the sizzling new romance, and a terrifying blast from the past, Halloween week on **The Young and the Restless had it all. The series balanced warmth and horror perfectly, reminding fans why it remains daytime's most unpredictable drama. As the dust settles, Kyle's heartbreak could turn into vengeance, Claire's choices might have lasting consequences, and Sharon's nightmare is only beginning. With Matt Clark back in the mix, Genoa City is heading into November with more questions than answers, and fans can't look away. Today's next update. The Young and the Restless is heading into a storm of secrets and tension as Audra Charles's latest adventure in Los Angeles spirals out of control. The ambitious businesswoman, known for her charm and fearless attitude, finds herself in a dangerous situation that could have serious consequences for everyone connected to her. A risky night out. During the week of November 3rd to 7th, Audra decides to take a break from the chaos of Genoa City. Catching a flight to Los Angeles, she ends up at the city's hottest nightlife spot, the Shadow Room. The club has become a hub for intrigue lately, with several familiar faces tied to it, including Sienna and Mitch Bacall. What starts as a casual night out quickly turns into something far more troubling. While relaxing in a booth, Audra strikes up a conversation with a stranger, a slightly inebriated patron who's eager for attention. Played by Mike Falco, the man's harmless chatter soon turns uncomfortable as he crosses boundaries Audra didn't expect. Holden steps in. As fate would have it, Holden Novak is also at the Shadow Room that night. With Claire Newman spending time with her family, Holden's flying solo, and his timing couldn't be more critical. When he spots Audra in the club, he's immediately wary. Their complicated past and mutual history with key players in Genoa City make for an awkward reunion. The tension escalates when Holden notices the drunk man making unwanted advances toward Audra. Stepping in to defuse the situation, Holden insists the man has had enough and should leave her alone. Though Audra might protest, insisting she had everything under control, Holden sees things differently. Their heated exchange afterward suggests there's more between them than either is willing to admit. Secrets and hidden motives. Holden questions what Audra is really doing in Los Angeles. True to form, she dodges his suspicions, claiming she's just following where the action is. After all, many Genoa City power players have found themselves tangled up in the LA mystery lately. Audra hints that she's keeping tabs on Noah Newman's recovery, while also reconnecting with old acquaintances like Sienna and Mitch Bacall. However, Holden's choice to stay quiet about running into Audra may come back to haunt him. If Claire learns that he kept this encounter a secret, their already fragile trust could shatter. Trouble brewing ahead. Audra's night of fun might seem harmless on the surface, but it could have far-reaching consequences. Her flirtation with danger, both literally and figuratively, might drag her into a deeper mess involving the tangled web surrounding Mitch, Sharon, and Noah's accident. As Holden and Audra's paths intertwine once again, sparks and suspicions fly. With secrets piling up and emotions running high, their unexpected reunion in Los Angeles could be the first step in a much bigger story. The Young and the Restless promises that this twist will ignite fresh drama and deepen the mystery that's about to engulf both Genoa City and LA. Viewers should buckle up, because Audra's trouble is only just beginning. For more of the latest updates and behind-the-scenes secrets from Young and the Restless, make sure to hit subscribe and ring that bell. Stay in the know with every new release.